Hi, this is David Acey with Advantage Reline. We're out here in beautiful, not so sunny Seattle today doing another Primus install. Today I've got Rodolfo, he's one of the head engineers for Primus Liner, and I've got Nick here from Roadway Construction Northwest. We've got a situation here where they have a line that goes about 1,800 feet under railroad tracks. It has a 90, it has a 45, it has a 22. There's no access really for digging and replacing this line. Directional drilling was going to be way too expensive on that. So the Seattle Public Works Department contracted with Advantage and Primus and with Roadway Construction Northwest to complete this project in a short period of time. So Nick, what did you guys get out on site to dig these pits?
I believe it was the 22nd.
So 22nd, so a few days ago, they came out, they dug a pit over here, and on the other area, on the end of a neighborhood, at the end of the cul-de-sac, they were able to dig an access pit there, staying off the roadway, so we were able to fully keep the traffic going down there. There's a walkway that we were able to stay open with a small access pit down at that section. Hey Rodolfo, tell us some of the characteristics of this line and why we went with high pressure liner on this situation.
Of course, yeah. As a matter of fact, this is the first time that we're installing a high pressure liner here in the US. And it has a double layer of aramid fiber, which allows us to hold much more pressure than with a regular medium pressure liner. In this case, it is important because we are passing through a 90-degree bend, several 45s, and still with that amount of bend with the 90, we will be able to provide the 200 plus PSI that the pipe will require. So,
yeah, I think they're looking at about 250 PSI is what they're doing, and
yes,
that was the reason they went with the high pressure liner on that.
Yes, exactly. And the double layer of aramid, it will allow the liner to hold all that pressure. And in this difficult area, underneath a railroad with several bends, in a section with this, almost impossible to excavate. So yeah, that's the good thing. That's the flexibility of the product of the Primus liner.
Perfect. Hey Nick, when you guys dug this pit, what mechanical work will you guys do afterwards? Is it just putting in spool pieces and some fittings, or did they have you do some extra work on that?
This pit over here is just a spool piece that goes through and a couple blow-offs. So there'd be a butterfly valve in the middle and a blow-off on either side of that.
Perfect. And what about the other pit? What mechanical work are you doing over there?
I believe that's just going to be a straight tie-in over there.
Straight tie-in over there?
Now.
Perfect. I know in line there was a gate valve that they removed earlier for this project. Is that correct?
Right here, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going right through that gate valve. We're abandoning that gate valve. So that's one less thing they were able to do. Primus liner can go right through a gate valve, no issues there, and then they're replacing it with a new one in this pit right here. One of the advantages with doing Primus line here is as soon as Nick was able to get the pits ready for us, we're able to mobilize on site. We chose to break this job over 2 days. We went ahead and cleaned the whole line, camera inspected it. We actually found some debris that we needed to cut out. We pulled that out yesterday, put our tag line in, and then this morning we're gonna go ahead and pull our cable through, hook it to the Primus liner, and get this pulled through. And by the end of the day, we'll have both fittings on and tested. And then tomorrow Nick can come back and they can start their process of hydrostatic, getting that process put back together. And in a short period of time, within a week, they'll be able to have this project all buttoned up.